All right, next is compare linear features equations versus graph or table in our Delta Math assignment. So the question here says, find the x-intercept of each line defined below and compare their values, right? So they want to know the x-intercept. So we want to think about, okay, if I'm looking at my x-intercept, I am looking at where my line is crossing my x-axis. And if I think about my x-axis, it's my horizontal axis, and anywhere, no matter what point I'm looking at on my x-axis, my y-coordinate is 0 because I'm not going up or down at all. So that's what I really want to use to help me think about this. I could find the x-intercept mentally pretty quickly from 5x plus 2y equals 10. But I'll show you guys my thoughts so kind of walk you through it, right? So we've got 5x plus 2y equals 10. And I know my x-intercept, I'm looking for my x value when y is 0, right? So I can plug 0 in for y. And I know 2 times 0 is 0. So really the equation that I'm solving is 5x equals 10. And I'm going to get rid of my 5 by doing the opposite of multiplying, which is dividing, right? So 5 divided by 5 is 1x, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. So that x-intercept is 2, 0, right? So the x-intercept of line A is 2, 0. And the x-intercept of line B, well, it's real nice because they gave us both the y-intercept and the x-intercept, right? So our x-intercept of line B is negative 4, 0. Okay, so therefore the x-intercept of line A is greater than the x-intercept of line B. And all I'm doing here is comparing the 2 and the negative 4, right? And 2 is bigger than negative 4. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Let's submit and see if they like it. Oh no. What happened here? X equals 2. Okay, so here's what they did not like. They did not like that I wrote it as a coordinate pair. Okay, and sometimes this kind of thing will happen with Delta Math, right? Like I'm reading through, I see I did the exact same thing that they did, but I have to compare and contrast. And this is part of life in the digital age, right? So we have to write it in a format that Delta Math wants. They wanted us to compare 2 and negative 4. All right, so let's do another problem. Now that we know what we did wrong, we can try another problem and hopefully this time we get it right. So now it says find the x-intercept of each line defined below and compare their values. Okay, well, so here they didn't give it to us in as nice of a form. B is really easy to quickly see. It's at 1, 0, but we know, hey, they just want to know at 1, so I'm going to go ahead and type that in. Unfortunately, here they gave us the equation in slope-intercept form. So there's two things we could do here. We could plug in a 0 for y and solve to find x, or we could even just grab our graphing calculator and graph it. Y equals negative 4x minus 4. Y equals negative 4x minus 4. And my x-intercept is right there at negative 1, 0. Right, so my x-intercept is for line A is at negative 1. So, hey, line A is less than line B. So the x-intercept of line A is less than the x-intercept of line B. Go ahead and click submit. All right, so now they liked that form a lot better. Okay, and that's really all there is to it.